Okay. I'm going to figure out a way to stitch these so that you get the first 3 minutes that maybe you saw on the internet. Ooh. So you see the first 3 minutes that you may have saw on TikTok or Instagram or Facebook. And for those of you who don't see those and you just kind of dive in on YouTube just because I post there, that way you have the opportunity to hear what it is that I said before I get started. Anyways, I hope that made sense. So the first cards that I got out were Strength, Temperance in reverse, Ace of Wands in reverse, and the Four of Wands in reverse. I feel like these, from the previous video, this is a shit or get off the pot type of energy, right? It's you really, really settling into the fact that the universe is working with you. The universe is working for you. And, it's really owning that and believing in it and actually taking more, I'm going to use the word aggressive steps, but only because it's just to kind of put a fire under you. It's more like you believe that great things are in your future. However, you're just kind of waiting for it to happen instead of really taking more consistent or persistent steps to allowing that dream future to be in your present. Okay, I hope that makes sense. It's basically you going ahead and saying, okay, I've done this. I said the universe says that this is how it works, so let me go ahead and give it a try. Yeah, the sun. The sun. I love it. It's a good energy, of course. I think that there is good fortune out there for you. You even believe it. It's just that you're having a hard time maybe coming out and or there's something that you're looking for it to present itself a specific type of way or a certain type of way. And I don't know. I really do not like saying I don't know on here because I feel like you're coming for answers, and for me to say I don't know just doesn't give you the confidence and the strength in what I'm saying. But trust what I'm saying. I'm saying I don't know because I'm having a hard time putting these feelings into words, this energy into words. So give me just a little bit. Those of you who have been on your spiritual journey, your spiritual growth path, right? You've probably been in the mindset for the last, where you see people who talk about, or about people who talk about energy, who talk about spirituality, who talk about mindset, who talk about all of these things, how they had these pivotal moments where, the sky broke open or their third eye did something super amazing type of thing. Okay, you hear about those instances a lot. And it's almost what I'm feeling is like you're looking for yours. Like you're going to be asleep and then angel is going to appear at the foot of your bed and say, boom, right? I am not saying that is not in your future. I'm not saying that because that definitely can happen to anyone, right? What I'm saying is that in the meantime, while you're waiting for that angel to come at the foot of your bed, there are some things that you can be doing just to help things along. And I feel like that's you're not really doing it. You're really just waiting for this super epiphany, this super aha moment. It's like you're waiting on it and waiting on it. When really it's kind of like the more you wait on it and say it's coming, the further in the future it is. Instead of just saying, hey, right here, right now, I have the opportunity, or I can be doing this, or, to push this along. Or just to keep me busy until this day happens. You need to focus more on the now, working with what you have now, and not maybe so much anticipating what is coming up in the future. Because the more you think about the future, the further away I feel like it seems to be for you. I don't know how to describe that, but that's what I'm feeling. I hope that makes sense to you. So you really want to go ahead and make sure that you're doing all that you can do in the present moment to push yourself forward, okay? If you're supposed to be taking some type of actions, then take them. If you have feelings and emotions that you need to deal with, let's deal with them. If there are conversations that you need to have with folks, then have them. You are actually wanting your happiness. You're wanting your new life, your new beginning. You're wanting your do-over. You're wanting your spiritual awakening. You're wanting your gifts to come in. You're wanting your purpose to come in. You're wanting your clarity to come in. You're just wanting a surety. A surety. You're just wanting a surety. And it's you want a surety, and you want to make sure that this time you get it right, or you have it together. And so, well, what you're doing, or what I feel like is happening, is that you don't want to make any mistakes. And so a little bit you've made yourself stagnant. You're not moving until you get this aha moment, or until you have this epiphany moment, or until this angel shows up. You're kind of like not really doing all that you can do. Yeah. And for those of you who are doing that, I think you know what I'm talking about. I could even use myself as an example, just to even clarify it a little bit more for some people. For instance, my channel, right? I really want to be able to have words of encouragement and wisdom and knowledge and love that go out to people, and that thousands and thousands of people watch my videos and feel some type of love and encouragement that come from them, right? Some love, encouragement, and wisdom, right? I really, really would like that. And in my future, I could see me being this great motivational speaker, this spiritual advisor, this energy healer. I can see myself in this grand capacity in the future, but yet I won't sit down every day and post my videos. So, for me, that's how I can relate to this. It's saying, hey, you've got a lot of things already set up, and you've got some things that could go very well for you, except you're not really utilizing them or advancing to them to your fullest. And so start doing that, because by doing that, that future will come in a lot faster. So for me, who knows, I could be everything that I just described if I continue to put out the content for people, to see. So that's the feeling that I get. Like, the success is right there. It's just you have to take a little more of a step, whether it's emotionally, mentally. It's really just a little more clicks of that mindset to turn and say, okay, like, it really is. Spirit is really working with me. The universe is working with me. Am I taking the steps that it's pushing me towards doing? The World card is underneath the deck. Yeah, I really do feel like there's a collaboration, great collaboration here. A whole new world to experience for you if you just allow yourself to work through those last lingering fears, or those uncertainties. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. I mean, at this point, what do you have to lose? It's 3. I usually will take it if it's 3. What do you have to lose at this point? Like, you're not, what do you have to lose, period? Like, go for it. People have been embarrassed plenty of times. Celebrities get embarrassed, and they live through it. I mean, at this point, embarrassment should be the least of your worries. Failure should not even be a big deal to you now, because your mindset should tell you that failure is just helpfulness. You need to fail at something to know how to get better at it, right? So you fail and you're like, okay, what went wrong? Now I know what went wrong. Now I can do that better. And I'm just getting better and better. So you're not afraid of failure, because failure offers an opportunity for you to learn more. So remember that. So there's no failure. If somebody has something to say, I mean, what are they doing? Let them stay in their own yard and get out of yours. yeah, you're not embarrassed, and you don't need to have an embarrassment or shame. There's only one of you. You're one of a kind. So nobody's going to do it like you. You can do it similar to somebody else, but you're never going to do it just like them, because you will never be them. Period. You can say the exact same words that someone else says, but it's not going to ring the same. It's not necessarily going to hit the same, because you are not them. So just embrace your uniqueness, embrace your individuality, and go out there and do the things the way you do them, because no matter what you do, you are going to do it with your very own swag, your very own style, your very own energy, because that's yours. Okay. So just embrace that for yourself. Embrace that. Wow. Okay, it's 3, and they're all major arcana. So we have the Star in reverse, the Chariot, and the Hanged Man. I think that this is just you stagnating yourself. The star energy, I feel like you're just not acknowledging how bright you are. You're not seeing how much that you shine, how blessed you are. Like you aren't really owning that part of you. You know it in there, and you may talk it to yourself. You may do that or be that way when you're alone, maybe, or with certain, but for some reason I don't feel like you're completely really 100% owning how special you are, or how special your ideas are, or how special your work is. There's just whatever it is. There could be tons of things out there for you guys, but you're just not necessarily, I don't feel like you're owning it and saying, hey, this is how I do. Okay, this is how I roll. So be mindful of that. Again, I'm seeing the star come up underneath the temperance, right? Underneath the temperance card. And I think that you're still trying to like get through those emotions. You're trying to figure it out. You're trying to say, hey, I'm okay with not being okay, or hey, this is just what it is. Now, not in a negative sense, but I mean, if you have a gap in your teeth, that's just gonna be your gap in your teeth. It's a lot of gaps in the teeth. I mean, so don't let something frivolous hold you back. Just own it. Like, you probably are more concerned about the gap in your tooth than anybody else, right? So just own who you are and your individuality, and just do your thing. There's so many people out there doing their thing that anybody who has something negative to say, you're just like, I know I can go on the internet and see all these other individuals doing their individual thing with no shame and no shade. They got thousands of views and fans or what have you, and that's because they ain't hiding who they are. They're just doing what they do. And so that's what you are being encouraged to do, is do your thing. Okay. The Chariot with the Hanged Man, I feel like this is just, again, you holding yourself back. Once you go ahead and unleash the dragon, once you go ahead and unleash those is that inhibitions? Okay. Once you release those things that are holding you back, I guess I'm saying the right word there, then I feel like things are going to go, that aha moment and that angel at the foot of your bed, I feel like that moment of clarity is really going to come in for you. I think things are going to take off, and you are going to have a different, you're going to have a sense of purpose and so forth, because you are now living in your flow, or you are taking steps to bring that future closer into you. So if I feel like I'm a famous international speaker, if I feel that way, then I need to get on here every day and put out some words of encouragement so that you can know exactly who I am, right? And I feel like for me, once I do that, then who knows, my career could go way, way ahead. That's kind of the example that hopefully that helps, or that's kind of helping you understand what I'm trying to relay. It's just you having to take control and go ahead and live the life the way that you want. I see the Ace of Wands and the Chariot. Now the Ace of Wands is in reverse. And again, I feel like things are on hold. One, either by you, or two, there may be some stagnancy by spirit, because you have not necessarily come to understand your role and how important you are. So there could be spirit saying, I can't move you anymore forward until you recognize what it is that you have to do, what your part is, okay? I'm seeing the Hanged Man, and I feel like the Hanged Man is just you at this moment saying, okay, I know a lot of things, but I am still holding myself back. I'm sitting here, and while I'm sitting here, I am being enlightened about other things. I am gaining more knowledge. I am seeing more, feeling more, but I still am just hanging here. So I feel like this is the time for you to want to come out of the hangman position. Okay? Come out of the hangman position so that you can begin to move forward, so that you can shine your light. You can go forth and be and do what it is that you want to do. 15:51 when I looked at the time there. What else do you have for me? These cards are hard sometimes to shuffle. Okay, I'm gonna take that one. Okay, I have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse and the Seven of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles in reverse and the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, gratitude and gratefulness for what, and I just said this, I think, in the other video. Gratitude and gratefulness with what you have already. There is so much that you actually have to be grateful for, that really it would change the perspective of if you really need anything else. I hope that made sense. Besides finances, everybody always want more money. Okay, we know. We do know that finances are going to alleviate a lot of our problems. So of course we want that, right? We always want to generate more. But in being grateful for other things, you allow more things to come in, right? So with your Seven of Pentacles sitting here, I feel like you're looking at all these gifts, these talents, these attributes, these other things in your life that you have to be grateful for, whether they be friends, whether it's a meal, whether it's a car, whatever it is, you have so much to be grateful for. There's so many things that are placed before you to help you be successful as well. Like you have a lot of things already in play or in place. There could be people, there could be books that you may have information in. There's just things that are in place for you right now, and you're just kind of looking at them, and you're not really utilizing them to the best of your ability. I'll use myself as another example. Behind me here, besides these balloons, are my roach clips, right? I make roach clips because, I'm a connoisseur of the cannabis at times. And I make these roach clips. These are the ones that I'm making for Halloween. And I love doing it. It's fun. It's old school classic fun for me, right? And I'm showing them because I don't do this very often. I don't promote my clips. I don't say anything much about them. I just make them whenever I feel like it, and I leave them, and that's that. But that's where I have all of these tools, these feathers. I have this platform. I have all of these things in play right now that I could actually be working and utilizing these talents, and I'm really not taking advantage of the platform or the opportunity that I'm looking for. I'm not taking advantage of the things that I have. And I feel like that's the energy that I'm feeling here with the Ace of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles, is that there's a lot of things around you that you really have that are jewels, that are gold, that are really going to help you move forward. You have what you need. You just are not utilizing it. Either one, you don't know how, or two, you don't realize its importance or its worth quite yet. And so the universe is saying, well, how can I've given you a lot already. I've given you the knowledge. I've given you the wisdom. I've even given you, this is the second time that I've seen the Ace of Pentacles today. I've given you I've given you quite a few materials. I'm just looking to see if there was anything else in here that came out. I've given you quite a few of the materials, and yet you're still not utilizing them to your full advantage. So that's what I feel like here. So while you're asking for more to come in, are you utilizing what you already have to its full potential? Okay. Just saw the ace, or excuse me, no I didn't. I just saw the page of pentacles. So again, I feel like it was not the page of pentacles. It was the page of wands. I just saw the page of wands, which was, and it gave me the feeling of, see, there we are. There you are, moving forward, getting ready to head out, understanding, aha, okay, I've been waiting for the angel out at the foot of my bed, but really that message came through in a book, or that message came through this video, or what have you. So your aha moment is happening. You're just it just doesn't look how you were imagining it to look. Okay, last card, please. Last card. Okay. Wow. The High Priestess and the Nine of Pentacles. Oh. This is again that energy of you have everything that you need to be successful. You have everything that you need to be successful. It's all in you. It's all in you. Just first card coming out, Strength card. Just have the strength, the courage to go out there and do it. Do you. Do you. The only thing that's holding you back right now is really you. If you're not being consistent in your plans, if you're not learning more, doing more, if you're not doing that, then that's on you. That's on you. If you find yourself hitting a brick wall, find another way around it. You know, rejection is sometimes protection and redirection, right? So you find another way, over, under, around, through it, you know. But there's a self-onus that you have to own up to. And everything you need is within you. I feel like your success is guaranteed. It's just, do you really want it? I mean, are you just going to stand there and look at it? You're just going to keep hanging around? Or are you actually going to move towards it? Are you going to go forward? Yeah. Your intuition, your insight, your thoughts, your ideas, they are already divinely inspired. You're looking for this aha thing, and some of you are looking this super aha, but you already know the answers. You just have to be really confident and secure in the answers and what you're hearing. Make your decisions and move forward and know that you're supported 100%. When you hit a brick wall or you experience some type of failure, we're not even going to act like failure is a bad word. When you experience some type of failure, you're like, okay, well, that didn't work. Let me revise and get back on it. That's really the attitude that you want. If you want the success that you are envisioning, or if you want whatever it is that you're envisioning to come into your life for you, then go ahead and listen to yourself and go after it. Go after it. Everything you need is sitting right within you, and your success is guaranteed. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Tell me what you think about this reading, and we will talk again soon. Oh, and if you're interested in getting some of my handmade roach clips, I got to come up with a name. How about you guys help me come up with a name besides roach clips, right? Because I don't feel very classy with that. All right. But if you're interested in them, send me a message and we'll talk again soon.